Want to make it an even greater day, Houston? Log on to greatdayhouston.com after the show to catch up on past episodes, view behind-the-scenes pictures, and even win prizes by participating in one of our contests. Plus, you can become a star just by going to our website. Just submit your videos to the You News section of the site for a chance to have your work featured on Houston's Best Talk Show. You can also get the 411 on all the exciting concerts and events taking place in our area. greatdayhouston.com, where your favorite show is always on. Wondering what a coordinated audience here. We'll explain what all this red's about in just a little bit. But a lot of you heard about the story of Taco Bell and how they are being sued over what is in their taco meat. The Bell is fighting back. In the meantime, it is up to each of us to know what we're really putting in our mouths and our children's mouths. It is possible to eat healthier even when you're at a fast food chain. For some examples, recently I caught up with Welch, the author of How to Get Your Kids Off Junk Food. Gabrielle, let's face it, fast food is not going anywhere. It is part of our religion almost when it comes to eating.
Right.
So the key here is to make better choices. And in all honesty, a lot of fast food companies have made an effort to give us other choices.
This is one of the biggest challenges that we face, and the biggest questions parents ask me. How do I give my family healthy choices when we're on the go?
Yeah, and of course the hard part is when your child is having a big in the middle of the mall, we give in. But if you can stick to your guns and practice this at home in terms of healthy choices, those kids will want to make them out here.
That's right. You know, and as parents, and when we're busy and on the go, we tend to default to what's maybe easy and convenient, but it's not maybe the best choice for us or our kids. So today, we are going to specifically look at some healthy choices here in the fast food court so that we don't fall into that trap.
Okay, let's take Chick-fil-A, for example.
Okay,
a lot
great.
of people say, well, you start with chicken, so automatically we're much healthier. Depends on how it's prepared.
That's right, that's right. And you always want to look for a whole grain bun versus white. You want to go for no mayo, preferably for mustard, even get rid of the ketchup if you can.
Yeah, for example, if you have the chicken wrap, that can be healthy if you substitute mustard for the sauce that they normally have on there?
That's right. I think the Caesar sauce is where you're getting most of the calories in the wrap. So if you can substitute that, you'll be doing great.
Yeah, they also have the grilled chicken sandwich
right.
as opposed to the fried one.
That's right. The char grilled chicken sandwich is great. And obviously, you want to go for the grilled option over the fried every time.
Yeah, but the fried one sure is good. Right next door to Chick-fil-A, we move one store over, and it's McDonald's.
Right.
Which, again, I think a lot of us grew up on and with. Your point is not that you had it a few times. It's you got to watch the portion control and how many times you're doing it.
That's right, and I think for a lot of us, you know, portion control is a challenge, especially when we're going to the mall or we're eating in a restaurant. You know, we've all been taught to clean our plate, but you shouldn't feel like you have to eat everything that's in front of you if you're not full.
You don't have to supersize it, especially for your kids.
Right.
Okay, let's talk about some of the choices that you found at McDonald's that can be healthier for the kids.
You know, I think their hamburger itself is quite low in calories as long as you stay away from the mayonnaise. I love that they have apples now for children, and they do offer milk. So you want to stay away from the soft drinks. Always with children, you want to stay away from the soft drinks.
And also, I guess, choosing a fruit cup whenever you can.
That's right.
As opposed to the fries.
Substitute the apple slices for the fries.
Yeah. All right. Let's go on and move around the corner here and take a look at some other healthy options at fast food spots.
Okay.
They always say that diets fail because they can be so restrictive. So if you're going to have something every now and then, again, doesn't mean that you necessarily can't have it.
Right.
But watch what you're having. For example, right here.
The smaller chocolate chip cookie is definitely a better choice if you want to have a chocolate chip cookie.
Yeah, and of course, they always say after the first couple of bites, you really don't taste it anyway.
That's right.
So there's the first couple of bites right there.
That's right, and then you're done.
All right. A lot of people get their meal or a pick-me-up through a drink. Let's go down here to Smoothie King and take a look at some options that can work for us.
Sounds great.
This is an example of how you can kind of pick and choose and build what you want, what you need to your taste, and also control your calories.
Right. Smoothie King is great because you get to eat real fruit, real food, but you get to create what you want by adding protein. You can add whey powder, anything you want to make it a healthy choice. Sugar, no sugar, and you can also control the quantity you're getting.
Yeah, but again, I'm seeing that 40-ounce cup up there. Sometimes our eyes are bigger than our stomach. We think we need that. What should we stay in to basically satisfy ourselves and keep it realistic?
You know, our stomach is not much bigger than our fist ever. We actually need a lot fewer calories than we think we do as long as we're making healthy choices. So I would say stick with the 12-ounce kids cup, or if you want a little bit more, you know, go with the 20-ouncer. And one of the best choices they have here is called the Pineapple Pleasure. And if you get it without the sugar, it's called a skinny, and they're only about 180 calories, and you've got fabulous fruits like pineapple, banana, and mango.
Okay. There's another place that might be unexpected for a lot of people in terms of where to get a lunch. So let's go over here and take a look at that.
Okay, sounds good.
Gabrielle, we often think of Starbucks just for the coffee drinks, but this is where I stop off to get lunch when I'm on the go and I have no time to eat.
You know, this is one of my favorite places too, and I love their fruit, nut, and cheese plate. They also have a fabulous protein plate, and then the turkey and Swiss is wonderful too because they use natural turkey and they put the light mayo on the side.
Yeah, this looks like a small sandwich, but oftentimes I have trouble finishing both sides of it. But we're not used to looking at a sandwich this size, which is really the correct way to eat.
That's right. That's right. It's the perfect proportion. And over here with the fruit, nut, and cheese, you get the great omegas from the nuts. You get dried fruit, dried cranberries, and some small servings of cheese, and then a great high grain bread here.
Yeah, and the difference is, although you can compare fats, you know, it's got some fat grams in here. The key is what kind of fat grams do you have? Where is that fat coming from?
That's right.
And this is healthy.
And we talked last time about fats that heal versus fats that kill, and this would be an example of fats that heal because it's coming from the nuts.
Yeah. All right. So in closing, what do you want us to keep in mind, especially as parents when we're trying to raise healthy kids?
You know, I think the most important thing to remember, I think what parents really want is to be able to walk into the food court like we did today at the Galleria and have their children make the healthy choices themselves that we've been talking about. And that's what we do at welchwellness.com. We get kids off junk food and eating real food, and then we offer real families practical suggestions for eating healthy on the go in a fast food world.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, kids oftentimes do what they see mommy and daddy doing,
That's
so
right.
you need to lead by example.
Lead by example, exactly.
Right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You know, I saw a purse on sale. Do you want to go take a look at it and see if I should probably get it? Let's go take it.
Sure.
All right, so how many parents do we have in the audience? How many parents? Raise your hands. Okay, how many of you had the kids who had that just like that all-out tantrum in the middle of the store because they couldn't get what they wanted? Go ahead and raise your hand. There's no perfect kids in this room. Come on now. Yeah, well, mine did that the other day, and so I went ahead and bought it just to keep him quiet. And as soon as I turned the corner and found the dumpster, I grabbed it out of his hand and threw it in that dumpster. And so he's like, "What'd you do that for?" Because you're never going to win this battle.